Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky. As last episode, we reached the village of Elmo. With the hot springs pump acting up, Tita set about the repairs. However, it turns out one of the resort guests had wandered off, leading the Brights to find Dorothy under attack. After staying the night in the springs as compensation for heroic acts, furthering relationships between the party, we headed back to the central factory after bumping into a bear of a man, only to find the factory itself smoking, with Prof. Russell still inside.
He's still got courts sealed. Critical stroke 10% success. Should we give him that or firebolt? Firebolt's pretty good. But in terms of getting spells, it seems like strike might be good. Just to put there for the time being. Give him napalm breath. Oh, he's the physical attacker guy after all. Ah. Well, I'd have thought he'd be in the elevator. Heading to the roof, there's no one trying to escape. The elevator still does not work. Even on what floor it's on would be a thing. Right, the 5th floor had no canister on it, which makes it incredibly suspicious. Hey, what's that door doing open? So, by the way, I've secured the last objective. Alright, let's get out of here then. Are you all set? That voice! Come on, it came from the elevator. Aha! It's them! Grandpa? What? Agate Krosner? Oh crap, go, go, go! Hold it right there! Get back here! Shit, so close! We almost had them. No! Why'd they take Grandpa? Let's take the emergency stairs down. It looks like they're trying to get out of the factory. Yeah, if they get away, there's no way to know if they'll take the tunnel or just try to lose it in town. Move your asses, kid. You don't have to tell me twice. Run! Why is this door open, by the way? Did he take him from there, did he? Wow. So do I go to the 1st floor? Look, it's open. So they did come down here. Which means they probably left for the main entrance. But with all those people out there, how do they intend to get away unseen? We'll worry about that later. Come on, we gotta catch up to them. Hey, they're back! Good, you're alright. When the soldiers showed up, I thought something serious had happened. Soldiers? Hold on a sec, soldiers, not guys dressed in black? No idea what you mean. They were dressed in blue and white military uniforms. Polite enough, but I got the feeling they didn't come from the airlet and checkpoint. They definitely seemed like Royal Guardsmen to me. I thought they looked so cool that I snapped off a picture. Royal Guardsmen, huh? The ones who took away Mayor Dalmore. But why would they be here? They weren't with my grandpa, were they? With the professor? No. They did have some really big baggage with them, though. It had to be them. No doubt about it. They changed the military uniforms in the elevator. Damn, it's the oldest trick of the book and they pulled it off. Wait just a minute. What's all this supposed to mean? I'll have to fill you in later. Which way did these soldiers go? Towards town. And they moved like they had a purpose. We're going after them. No way I'm letting them get away. They had a body-shaped bag with them, yeah. And so Estelle and company split up to search the streets of Zeiss, but in the end they could find no trace of the men who had taken the professor. The incident was reported to the Royal Army, and a unit was sent to Zeiss from the stronghold of the lake to aid in the investigation. I understand the particulars. Nevertheless, this is major. This would appear to be a clear-cut case of terrorism. In Adios' name, terrorism. Using smoke canisters to create a diversion while abducting the kingdom's greatest mind. Say nothing of the theft of the orbital calculator, which contains some of our country's most cutting-edge technology. This deed will not go unpunished. So what kind of plan does the military have up its sleeve? We already have Airletten, the Wolf Fort, Sold Out Army Road, and Sanctifying Gate performing inspections. There's no way that the culprits are getting out of the Zeiss region. Wow, you really mean business? Well, Intel's job, Estelle, was mobilized as quickly and efficiently as possible in times of emergency. I do have one question. What do you think about the terrorists having masqueraded as Royal Guardsmen? Yes, it's very unsettling. Having said that, Miss Dorothy Hyatt? What? Who, me? You took photos of the criminals making their escape, did you not? We would greatly appreciate it if you'd give us that photo course to be processed as evidence. What? But it's my big scoop! The Royal Guardsmen are the pride of Liberal's military. A photo of their involvement in such an incident is a very serious and sensitive matter. I also must ask that you not post any news about this until we know more. This is in order to protect the honour of Her Majesty the Queen. This isn't a formal request, but the entirety of the Royal Armed Forces would greatly appreciate it. Ah, fine, I guess. Once you figure out what you need to know, you'll give it back, right? Dorothy reluctantly handed over the photo quartz exposure to Captain Amalthea. Thank you for cooperating. I hate to ask this, but it would also be appreciated if the bracers would cease their Ain't happening. I've been chasing those guys in black since way before any of this started. Military honor or not, I got no reason to stop now. You leave me no choice. Please proceed with your investigation. That said, this is with the condition that you report your findings back to intelligence at Fort Leyston. Fine with me. And if you learn anything new, you report it to the Zeiss branch, okay? Very well. And with that, I must take my leave. Phew, that was a little intense. She's Colonel Richard's right-hand man, woman? Yes, it looks like she came here as the Colonel's direct representative in the investigation. Well, I'm just fine with not rubbing elbows with the military. Anyway, it looks like the culprits are hiding out somewhere in Zeiss. The sooner we report into the guild, the sooner we can start searching outside of town. Yeah. Wait a second, how come you're not telling us not to follow you this time? Because I can use you. Why else would I want you along? You're a real peach, you know that? No big deal though, it's just more training for us. Thanks for having us. Yeah, just stay alert. We're gonna go now, Chief. Alright, take care. Do what you have to do in order to save the Professor. Well, with a full party, we should be able to do that. I've decided to keep the news about Professor Russell's secret for the time being. It should make it easier for you to do what you need to do. That was a wise decision. Yeah, we wouldn't want to start a panic. Please find Professor Russell. And Tita, keep your chin up. I'm sure the Professor's fine. Yes, sir. Well, let's go to the archives first, because we at least have a book to give in, except for the fact that no one's here! Where is everyone currently? Get back to work, people. Is that her? I have a degree in mathematics, you know. I heard this camera's the most user-friendly model. You make cameras, don't you? What do you think? Well, if we've got him here, what we should do is unlock the rest of Agate's slots. So, looks like he can't have any really good spells based on the fact that he doesn't have any long-going chains. But let's open them for him. We got the money. We got the cash. And it wasn't even that expensive because that's 50-50 and that's 30-30. So that's not too bad. Fire quartz only over there. Ooh, what do I put where? A lot of fire quartz for you after all. Right, Orbment for Agate. Oh, what level is Agate? 26 still. Quite strong, you were saying? He's someone I'd want to prevent Q fuse, that's for sure. Where have I gone put that now? Okay, Lily Necklace is on. Threat Sleep as well because the monster's in the area. He's got a new ability since. He's got Draguna Edge. His EP's been used up in part though. Right, Agate. That one we just put in. The strike one, I guess I'll remove that. And put it to where the fire quartz only is. And then we'll see what else we can do with the other things. It depends what you think is the good stuff and what isn't, really. I'll save for a lot of this here. I guess we'll just see what's going to happen next, then come back and sort it out in some respects. Whoa! So this is when they make orbital engines, huh? I'm being transferred to the orbital engine project. Me? Sorry to be calling you up so soon after the attack. I've received a message and need your attention at once. I won't beat around the bush. They want you on the project for the RCL's new engine. Also, what kind of gear is he currently wearing? Metal jacket, craft shoes? Top tier. I can also sell his weapon. Right, I have to buy some more photo quartz. Excuse me. Okay, thanks for your help. Oh, I didn't do anything. I'm just supposed to check up on some information for the editors. Well, try and cheer up, okay, Tita? Ah, I will. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Don't worry, I'm sure that Estelle and Joshua will crack this case and be able to help your grandpa. See you later. Tita, please don't look so sad. I'm sure your grandpa is just fine. Right, since he's one of the kingdom's foremost scientific minds, I can't imagine anyone wanting to hurt him. You're right, he has to be okay. What's with that look? Nothing. Time's a wasting. Let's go to the guild. I'm amazed that he himself doesn't have more slots already unlocked for himself and has better orbment. I guess he just really focuses on the fighting. Alright, there we go. What a grab for Paddy Dave, but here's a follow so I can find you later. Thank you very much, Mirror Game. Where am I going? Brain. Do I get a newspaper now? That's what I'm wondering. That's the one. Newspaper me. Nope. Dad took a lot of stuff with him when he left. I can understand the food and medicine, but why dolls? What a mess this is. Thank you very much. Have fun on Baddest Day. Alright, guild it is. Hey, what? You have impeccable timing. Oh, it's you. Oh my, Estelle and Joshua. I haven't seen you two in some time. You're doing well, I hope. Professor Alba, what are you doing in Zeiss? Tell me you got an escort this time. Never mind that, we've learned the whereabouts of the criminals. This gentleman is an eyewitness. Huh? What? I thought that I saw might be significant. Good then, I'm glad I came. Anyway, I've been doing field research on the tower up until a short time ago. We're talking about one of the tetracyclic towers, right? It'd have to be the Carnelia Tower, north of the Plains Road. Yeah, and I saw several soldiers enter the structure. I initially thought them to be members of the Royal Army, but they seem to be sticking to the shadows, and I heard them mention something about a kidnapping and an escape route. I was greatly unsettled by the whole matter, so I came directly here to tell what I saw. These soldiers, what kind of uniforms were they wearing? Let me think. It was a blue and white uniform, very sharp looking. Just as one would expect from Her Majesty's native land, even the military dresses stylishly. That's gotta be them. Come on, we have to hurry to the Carnelia Tower. Right. Acknowledged. Please, take me with you. Tita. Well... Hey, Rum. Huh? There's no good reason for us to bring you along. Except she's super powerful. Use that brain of yours for some common sense. But... Grandpa was kidnapped. I have to... Time is mirror, kid, so let me put it you straight. You're just gonna get in the way. You stay behind. But gun! Hey, on a second. Where do you get off talking to her like that? Oh, shut it. You know I'm right. We can't afford to pick up some amateur slack, much less a goddamn kid. Well... Joshua, don't just stand there. Say something. I'm sorry, but I'm with him on this. There's not a chance in the world that those men aren't expecting us to be on their trail. As much as I'd like to have her with us, it's just too dangerous to bring her along. Joshua! I'm sorry, Tita. I guess we can't take you. Estelle! How can you be so mean? Tita! Wait, Estelle. Leave her be for now. The best thing we can do for her is to save the professor. I know, but I just... Today, people. Kilika, you can contact the army, right? Yes, may the fortunes of war smile upon you. Seems something major is going on. Please take care of yourselves. Alright, there's no quest to do. This looks like quite a mess. Do try to be careful. We have our destination, but now Tita's left. If Tita's left, though, that does mean that now there's like a whole load of quartz that's now available, right? Or not. Nope, we didn't get that quartz back. No, sir. No, sir. Can I give him that book now? Doesn't look like I can. Where can I give him this book? Archive lady. Where the hell has she gone? Does she have to be in the arcades for me to turn it in? The arcades. That's definitely where she was. Thank goodness, the room appears to be left intact. We should be able to resume our work without problem. Yeah, I got rid of all your smoke bombs and stuff. Hello, Antoine. I bet you can smell tons of smokers around now. Thank God. Did they? I didn't even notice the cat was out. I should have paid more attention. More subject tomato. Oh, the catalog got taken. My tomatoes are just fine. I was secretly hoping one of the terrorists to come in here and have a taste of one. Maybe then I can mark it as a weapon. Not a bite mark anywhere. Really? I'm still not feeling better yet. Hello, everyone. As far as I know, there aren't any injuries. It was quite a harrowing experience, but at least it seems that no one was harmed. We basically need Archive Lady to return now. I guess there's quite a few people around the Capelle currently. Yep. Can hardly believe it. The Capelle was stolen. I don't know if I can face Professor Russell. Well, it's with Professor Russell, so I shouldn't have to worry. There she is. The entire building smells like smoke now, so I'm just going home. So, can you bring me that book tomorrow instead? Okay. She even's like, okay, you have the book. There's even dialogue that says, you have the book. Can you just bring it to me next time? Oh, okay. Found her at least. Maybe it's just as simple as leaving town at this point to get that going. Leg it. Is that enough to activate it tomorrow? Or do I have to go through the whole events that are about to take place? Yeah, you have to go through the whole events that are about to take place. Okay. Interesting. That means I need to equip you with ornaments now. When I think about it. Right. Dorothy's in the corner over here. I usually go for set 5. Oh yeah, I need a panoramic too. Get your camera stuff. Right, so time to set you up. You've got an attack 2 on the middle slot. Is that a fire definitely only slot? It is. That's problematic. Alright, that's problematic just based on the region that you kind of want to put something in with multiple kind of like values to it. But it looks like there's not really anything of that value for me to get there. So that really does lock him down for some of his attack abilities. Like, properly. Let's look at some spells on the spell list, see what we can make him up. So, let's actually build an ornament. So, what kind of spells do we want? Do we want a super fire one? We've got 6 along that line, so if I could get 2 wind, 2 earth. Is that earth? No, that's not earth. I don't know. You get spiral flare. Is there anything that I can get with that kind of quotient to it? Does impede have that? No. I don't think there's anything I can do to make that a bit better on that front. So I don't think I'm looking for overall firepower. So we're going to look for something else that involves fire. I don't think I can really make that into a better spell. Napalm Breath seems to be the best that's going with it. Oh my god, did Tita leave with my information gem? Oh, you're kidding me. Tita left with my information gem. What the hell? Tita? I can't make another one. Oh, balls. Well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't that mean she'll come back? Yes. But until then, I have nothing to do with that, which is a problem. Oh, who? That's all I can say to that. So that last ornament slot is pretty useless. So we've got... Let's put something in there then. Oh wait, scent gets me it. But then enemies become aware of my presence. Scent can get me spiral flare. Can I then do a cancel with that? By getting haze on? Would that work? Do you think they'd cancel each other out? That gets me more spells. That's weirdly kind of good for getting like super firepower. That's a thought. How does this work? Haze and scent on the same person. Will that work? Well, there's one place I know I should be going right now. And it's what I tried to do earlier. We've got to go in a fort. Fort place, man. On the track plains road some more. I don't see Tita anywhere. Right, off we go. Because now we can finally get another copy of Carnelia. Can you even catch there in time? Well done. You're a good character. You allowed that guy to attack because you're so slow. Luckily, you at least dodge. Plonk him. You equip both haze and scent. Madness. The universe is about to implode. Maybe it will. Oh my god, the experience he's got. So it doesn't look like it's attracting enemies, does it? So I guess it just neutralizes it and then just has a lot of combo potential power. Well, I'll take it. We got one good spell from it, so take what you can get, yeah? That's the 10% critical coming off there. Basically not getting experience from these field monsters right now. Alright, well the tower is along this way as well, so we're not exactly going the wrong route. But I think we have to come here to get Carnelia Chapter 7. Give me an egg! There. Ah, we need to speak to a Bruno who might be here somewhere. There. Oh, there was an incident in Zeiss, and they're starting border inspections. Maybe I should wait a little and come through later. Read a book or something. Do you guys like to read? If you want, you can have this one. I'm done with it. Carnelia Chapter 7. This book's pretty good. Well, I bet it is. Well, should we continue our magical tale of excitement and adventure? Carnelia Chapter 7. We finally got it. I probably should have scrolled to books instead of scrolling all the way down. The story time is set to resume. 15 pages! 15! I'll take a drink first. Chapter 7. The Death of a Friend. Wheezing, I breathed in, the sound high and whistling as the air fought to make it through my constricted windpipe. Still clutching tightly to my orbit, I unwound the sheets from my throat. Utterly exhausted, I tilted my head on its side and watched with reddened eyes as a small stream of saliva dribbled down over the edge of my mouth and pooled onto the floor. When fresh air finally made its way into my lungs, it initially choked me nearly as badly as the sheet had. A thump from somewhere behind startled me from my fit. The Jaeger demoness, like a spring-loaded doll, leapt up from the floor of the room. The single shot of magic I had previously landed in her gut should have done the trick, but the fluid way she moved about made it appear as if she were unfazed by the blast. Within arm's reach of where I subconsciously curled myself came the splintering sound of unseasoned wood being hewn down by a giant woodcutter's axe. In the following instant, Sister Carnelia came flying through a newly opened hole in the timber door, her entry punctuated by a cloud of splinters. Her arms as pliant as whips, she passed by the female Jaeger in a lightning-quick motion and with a turning assault, clocked her opponent full tilt in the face. The woman was spun with the force of the blow and fell with a tumultuous thud, her head cracking hard against the floor. Like a prima ballerina, Sister Carnelia raised her knee high until she had it tucked securely up against her sternum. She stared down the outstretched figure on the floor, muscles flexed without an ounce of mercy. Sister Carnelia let her judgment fall with the heel of her boot stomping down and crushing the wretched woman's throat. As I witnessed the grotesque and unsightly scene, Sister Carnelia gave a quick glance in my direction and beckoned me on. Then, with a nimble hop into the unknown before her, she cleared the broken window frame and lighted to the ground below. Quickly scraping my belongings together, I made after her in the same manner as she had left, out the window with a 2-story drop to the cobblestone side road below. Waiting close by, and while helping to break my less than elegant fall, Sister Carnelia led me on as we took flight along the avenue, brightly lit by the morning sun. A deafening blare from an orbital engine's whistle indicated that the first train was about to depart. Sister Carnelia immediately pulled a ticket from out of her coat pocket and held it out to me from the side. Reaching for the fluttering strip of paper between her fingers, I realised that I was still carrying the bar of soap from before, so I chucked it, not caring where it landed or who it might hit. Aboard the train, the smoggy haze from the incessant smoking of the nattering gentleman had permeated into every nook and cranny of the passenger car. There was also the smell of newly printed publications and the occasional sound of someone clearing their throat. It felt rather awkward to have boarded a train bound for the Imperial City with my bag still in hand. "Do you know what your problem is, Toby?" Sister Carnelia remarked. "You're just like that Orban of yours." "Oh, I made her sound like that. I thought it was someone talking in the train." Using her white handkerchief, she staunched, I don't know what thought would be the word, the flow of blood from my leg, which had been lacerated by the spinning arrow blades of the magic. Once you get yourself into trouble, you keep digging yourself in deeper until someone comes along with a billy club and whacks some good sense into you. Placing a folded magazine on my lap, she tapped on it with the nailed tip of her index finger, indicating that I should read what was inside. It was a copy of the Imperial Chronicle, which had been published just that morning. A several-lined article, buried pages behind more titillating news, told of the suspicious death of one orbital factory owner somewhere within the capital. It was the first time I'd ever become aware of mixed real age. Sister Carnelia continued her lecture as she mercilessly upbraided me for my reckless behaviour. "You must be caught up in all of this by a hair's breadth," she informed me coolly. At a loss for words over the shock of mixed death, I put the magazine away in my trench coat pocket. "Another 5 minutes in that shop and you would have gone to meet your maker too." I shook my head and with trembling lips let my thoughts fumble out of my mouth. "I just don't get it. Why did Mitch have to die?" Images of Mitch's cold body behind the counter alternated in my mind with that of the lump of metals wrapped in scrap paper. So what the hell have I been carrying all this time? Why did anyone have to die over it? I pondered at length. Sister Carnelia met my eyes and held them. "Because it's an artifact," she said simply. "An artifact?" I scoffed as I blew off her answer. "It's not like I haven't carried a bunch of them before." Artifacts, in short, were the remaining legacy of an ancient civilization and the generic term for any unidentifiable mechanism which resembled that of an ornament. I spent my days as a courier smuggling any number of these items under the false pretense that the goods I was carrying were nothing more than rare antiques, and readily placed them in the hands of those aristocrats, amongst whom they were especially in vogue. And for the most part, my current possession appeared as though it belonged in the same group as the others. Personally, I could find no other value in the collecting of these artifacts besides the indulgence of oneself in a decadent hobby. Chiding me as if I were a clueless child, Sister Carnelia rebuked. "You're wrong, Toby. This one's much different than the others." After a moment's pause, she added, "It's alive." Unable to grasp what she meant, I looked at her with a questioning expression on my face. Sister Carnelia tried again. "What I'm trying to tell you is that it still works, although I'm not really sure what kind of power it actually has. It was unearthed during an excavation within the Empire's territory about 30 years ago." Sister Carnelia's subsequent story about the peculiar lump of metal told of the dark history surrounding a group of aristocrats who relentlessly sought after it. The artifact itself transitioned from hand to hand by those in power, as one after another they were murdered while slumbering in their bedchambers. Then, at the end of the 100 Days' War, its whereabouts were said to have been lost. And strangely enough, it finally turned up in the capital after all this time, she said, finishing up the account. An announcement chimed in the passenger car, notifying those riding of the scheduled time of arrival. Sister Carnelia uncrossed and recrossed her long legs. The one who was after that artifact hired that Jaeger corpse to bring it to them, whatever the cost. So as a result, I was dispatched by the church in order to protect both you and it from falling into their hands. I sat staring down at the bag resting to my feet as we approached our destination, and the moving train quietly began to lose speed. Okay, what is next? What is on the next chapter? We'll have to wait probably quite a while for that one as well. But luckily we got that. Don't you love story time with Olis? I try to appease. Alright then, so our next destination should be over this way. If I'm right in saying. Down this path? No. Yes. I managed to get the wrong direction. Oh, there isn't an alternate path. It's in the next area. Whoops. Go on then, big bad agate. Show us who's boss with your super high level. Chastising me all the time. Bringing along innocence. Have I been round here? Yes, I have. I seem to have been everywhere. Okay, am I lost now? Where actually am I? Oh, I've had another area. Okay. Well, there's obviously a monster in that chest. There was a side path, was there? Let's save and watch out for whatever's inside. Thank you for the gifted sub, Outlaw. Thank you very much. Delivered to Nirvana. Thank you. Come on then, monsters. It's that group again. Oh, we didn't have our automatic blind of doom. I guess we do have other abilities, though. I mean, we'd have 2 flare arrows now. We also have Dragoona Edge. Line attack sends out a flaming wave attack. Penetrate, impede as well. It's a bit wider, it seems. Flame Smash can't be targeting anyone at this point. We've also got 2 breaks. We've got another S-craft here. Rip through enemies with an explosion of flame. Sounds good to me. Go at it, sir. I think most of them are dead. Professional opinion. What? It lived? They are weak to fire too, so that does help a little bit. Oh, speed down. I guess I'm not immune to that then. Oh, you're going to get another attack in, aren't you? Unless I maybe, like, flare arrow you to death. Ah, no, if I do that, then I don't get a knockback, which means Agate can just about reach. Strategy. Strategy. Good attack there, Agate. That was a nice special. It really roasted people as Joshua levels up. Good timing. Found Sapphire Talisman. Right, the chest is, you guessed it, empty. Sapphire Talisman. I imagine we've already got one of them. Oh no, it's for the water-based Septium. This is a very suspicious looking location, especially because I couldn't find it earlier. Right, I was supposed to go up that way. Oh well. Sometimes you get it wrong, sometimes you get it very right. Something like a Sapphire Talisman would be better on a Gata who's mainly physical. But only if you've got one weakness. So this is the Carnelia Tower. Are the kidnappers really holding the professor here? Yep, look at the big jumble of footprints. If you need a hiding place, this would probably be a good place for it. Look out! The dogs again? Well, we know what they're working with now. Monsters! As I expected. An endless amount. Always coming my way. I guess this is a good time to wipe Gahana again. As long as you don't impede me and all walk into the kill zone. God, that just kept him in. Yes, kill zone, please. Yes. And you. Yeah, right there. Good doggy. Good doggy. Who do I target? I guess we should get rid of the front rows. Now let's hope for either death blow or feint. Alright, 3 feints, and we are targeting the front row of attacks, which means we might be able to take them out on this attack. Oh! They can't do anything! Time to move up then. Death blow. Think we're a novice now, do you, Agate? Hey, you're the novice. Can't even kill it. Well, we'll start our way to level 23, but that's 40 blue Sepith. What are monsters like that doing here? Oh, maybe They're tied somehow to the men in black clothes, of course. They're tied somehow to the men in black clothes. Got it in one. They've probably been trained for combat by our little friends in black. Trained? Ever since I started checking these guys out, I've gotten attacked by monsters constantly. Ain't no way that's a coincidence. I see. So that means that the checkpoint up in the mountain pass was attacked because you were there? I guess. It was your old man who assigned me this gig in the first place. It ain't like it's been a night at the strip club for me either. Strip club, huh? How very you. Anyway, this reminds me. John mentioned something about that, right? Can you share some details? He showed up just before that whole Sky Bandit mess started and dumped it on me. Said something about some crap coming up that really couldn't wait. An easy job, he says. That old man always plays innocent. That is so very dad. And after the last couple of run-ins with them, there's no way I'm giving anyone else the satisfaction of catching them. I especially want to get that one little bastard. Which would be whom? Never mind. Let's just arrest these guys and rescue the professor. While we're in. And that Gahana being able to do it, or position it for the enemies coming directly to us. You gotta say that's a beautiful strategy. No hatred of that strategy whatsoever. No chess? Well, we know what the towers are like. 5 floors of monsters. Oh god, what the hell are you? Big bird. And we've got no information gems, so if something looks like it might explode, we're in trouble. But remember that. Do I aqua bleed or just attack normally? But attack normally by the look of it. Now the problem is that Agate can't actually get in to attack on the second one. So do I have to... Oh, just about. I guess this is about a point in time where I should maybe look into if I can move the formation. So oh, we're done. So it's a little bit further forward.
Alright, we're good to go.
He really needs to be frontlines at this point, doesn't he? Right, tactics, character position, Agate. Oh, not party order, battle position. There we go. That's better, I feel. I set S break as well. Agate ends up as beatdown, but when you want final break, it looks cooler. I haven't got multiple for the others. But obviously, I can get multiple for the others in time. Oh, what the hell? A Tira bar and an EP charge. Didn't see them at all. Another EP charge. And a black coat. Black coat sounds very defensive to me. Alright, is better. Add some defense for arts as well. Who do we buff with that? I mean, you're 169 defense. You don't need it. Let's get Joshua up. Give our stuff to our main characters first. Oh, there's obviously enemies in here! Okay, these guys explode. What are you weak to? Water by the absolute ton. Wind 2. Not so much fire. Do you have a better water attack? Ah, we have blue impact. You also have aqua bleed. Oh, these are AoE spells we're being nuked with? Oh, that's bad. This is bad. Should have paid attention. Oh man, don't want the blue impact on that guy now. Oh, Joshua gets to go next. Now, either I can arts and get another aqua bleed out to finish that guy off, which I can do, which means there's just one going to be messing with me. Now, I could go S-break and just hit this guy, but I'm guessing whatever he's going to do isn't going to do 1,500 HP worth of damage. That's Spiral Flare. Nasty to see. Could I use a Latier before you finish this guy off, guys? A little bit of extra attack power. And yeah, easily able to finish this guy off. Thanks to the fast cast we got. Good job. Bit worrying that.
That's that then. Let's
They
move
also
out.
spread out, so I'm not sure if an AoE would work very well on them. And what's the goodie we get? A mind free. Ah, there you go, Josh. There you go. Mind 2 becomes mind 3. He gets Latira, Curio, he gets Blue Impact as well. That's going to be useful for here. Very useful. I'll take that. Alright, what's this one here? The blue you've got on HP 2. I mean, we could change that. No, we'll keep that. That's a pretty good one. Chest is decidedly empty, that's for sure. Let's find out what you guys are. Oh, not you things. Ooh, Agat's got a big boost in attack. We got pumpkin bombs, which don't take much elemental damage at all, and spiked jellyfish. I'm kind of expecting Agat to take out one of the pumpkin bombs with the greatest of ease. Can Estelle do it? Because they don't generally have a lot of good defense. No, it doesn't seem like it. Well, everyone gets to go again. So let's get Agat to finish off the jellyfish. And finish off this one nicely.
Piece of cake.
Job done. Right. Where do they go? Where do I go? Left and right. Treasure chests. 2 ways up. 3 different routes up. Okay, we could be in here quite a while. That's a lot of routes. The hell is this pom pit? I made it. A ridiculous pit of poms. However, a new weapon in it would be good. Something for Estelle Joshua would be really handy right now. Or more defensive get up in gear. Oh, there's another pom. Getting around them nicely looks problematic, because I want to go up the other sides now when I think about it. I thought that respawned that chest then. Alright, is this the other side of that section or not? There's treasure chest this way. Alright, poms. How do we work on you guys nicely? Super weak flame belger. Do you know what? I reckon Blue Impact would kill that. I thought it has a hit gem on. Oh, come on. So close. You couldn't just give it to me? A death blow. Right, Agat. Redeem yourself. Thank you. My EP! Oh, I was preparing to use arts. Perfectly fine then. Death blow.
Alright, we're good to go.
I don't know if you call that bad luck or good luck when you're missing, but then you're getting death blows to follow up. Tear bomb. Alright, so that's one way with the pom that we saw before. The other way across probably is going to give it to treasure chest as well. It's good bad luck. I guess you should call that. Turn around, I want a preemptive view. I guess I'll get you from here, birdie. Same group. was annoyed that the blue impact wasn't enough. Like 990. We're missing by such a small margin. Oh, one shot. Hey, Agate, you did a job. Crit here as well. Maybe they're just really dodgy. I'm glad the birds don't explode.
Care for a rematch?
Your voice is weird. Right. Camp to 5k. Loads more Sepith. EP charge X. I guess we do have Agate on half EP currently. I don't know my way. I'm going up. Let's navigate the pond pit again. Easy, easy. Alright, either way does nothing. Let's go up another floor. Fourth floor. How many areas will we be able to shoot off to in this one then? Well, there's a divider. Quite a lot of enemies in the meantime in the way. Go on, one shot him. When you don't, I cry a little. Let's get the pom. We'll attack this guy to knock him closer to the other one. And then I'll try to use a flame slash. That doesn't really do as much damage as I hoped it would. This guy's going to attack with 50 extra power. And I'm not going to petrify him. Oh, what? You split in two? Do you retain your HP values? Oh, yeah, you do. Then your division powers aren't any good. What's the point? Only if they go first and they split into multiple crazes. That's when I could consider that a problem. Let's clear gelatin. Maybe we can figure out how to unravel it now. Alright, that's one path upwards. Let's go up here. I just realized every time I go up, I'm gonna have to like re-beat up several enemies. Alright, another thing with those blooming exploding chest monsters of doom inside them. Good for us, he says. Not really. I think I can target separate on this one. Because I do so much damage in the first place. Oh, what the hell? No one said you could call for backup, guy. That's not appreciated. Oh, not enough. I'm irritated by how much close I am to getting those kills, and they just don't happen. I wish it blew him up. Stupid bird. Alright, well, I still need to get out that one guy. Looney, thank you for following. Wish I can aqua bleed him before he gets the spell off. So we're gonna have no AoE arts coming my way. Except for an AoE attack. So we'll assume guy in the back is going to now charge an art. They're not in a line that I can really abuse here. So I'd have to aqua bleed there. Blue impact the one in the back again. 666. I reckon the blue impact would probably do enough now. 1047. I think that was a little short still. Right then. You big bird. I mean, you do die very well if I hit you with this. If only I had enough power. It's not enough. I could S-break, but don't really want to. What an annoying ability. It seems by distance, though, it does less damage. Closer you are, the more damage it does.
Care for a rematch?
Well, Joshua and Estelle are working on the next level as we get demi-handers. That is a weapon. Wrong button. Don't go there. That one. Demi-handers. New weapons to increase attack by a whole 14. Dirk shoots for combat ops, subtle with a matte surface. I'll take the extra stuff there. And I think that's about time to have a wholesome pasta, maybe. A little bit of extra HP. Right. So if they're taking it... Oh, God, I forgot about the bird. Ooh, that's a lot of birdies. Yeah, I was thinking you wouldn't be able to get these attacks in. Only Joshua's didn't fall on a critical. I think I can get a blue impact charged beforehand, so let's get rid of him. Charge up a blue impact to hit this flame Velga. Charge up another blue impact, hit the other one, and... Oh, to be honest, I don't necessarily need to. I think we could just deal with him with some crafts. Save some EP. I don't think all three of them just normal meleeing would have done it. Probably would have.
Should have done that.
Save a little bit of EP there. That worked out really well. Oh god, I'm not going to have the information crystal for the boss. Whatever the boss is, it's going to be a bit of a because of that. Right, so this is the way back down. So this has got to be the other side of there. So by the look of it then I need to go... Central? This is back down. Don't think I'll go. I guess I should take them out. Can I go central? I guess I really have to look out for where I'm going. Alright, let's make sure to take that guy on 2 turns. We'll get some CP healed there. Okay. 1 shot, please. That's the best way to get the jellies. I was hoping for your small percentage critical, honestly. I reckon that guy will split. So let's attack the pom and get rid of him. Yep. Equal HP at 70. We should be able to take that one nicely. No, Estelle's a bit far away. We're good.
Alright, we're good to go.
See, I just want to get that extra level now. Gotta find which branch will take us over nicely as well. Ooh, criticals. I don't think you're actually going to get any criticals, sir. So it's Estelle that's going to end up on the critical now. Okay. That's not how I expected that to go. We'll use... No, it's Agatha that's going to end up on the critical now. How did they all end up faster than each other, even though they went... Hey, you. Agate. Why'd you do this? Why did you do this?
Alright, we're good to go.
Right. Okay, gelatin. Done. I think we could just sneak on up now. Oh, hello, Big Bird. I'm actually starting to wonder, am I going the right way? Because now I look at things. I haven't really seen a way up. Oh, mass crit. Yes, please. Petrify, yeah, okay. I don't think you can reach Josh, but you may as well just walk a little bit closer. The enemy isn't exactly in a fit state to fight. If he misses a lump of rock.
Should have done that.
I don't trust his hit power. Right, we got a Tira Bomb. And a Hellfire Eggs. That sounds like a food type. Hellfire Eggs. Cures confuse sleep and faint. A piquante egg dish with a restorative effect. However, that doesn't leave me with a position to go upwards again. So where am I supposed to go upwards from here? After all, this just looped me back round to there. So there must be an alternate part of this dungeon that I can go up and down. And I forgot about it. What? Oh, it was a chest, yeah. I can't get over there. Oh god, I was just left at the big bird. Well done. Left at the big bird, guys. Well, if I didn't go back down, I wouldn't have got the stuff, so I'll take it. That's a lot of enemies again. I think more EP cuts would be a good thing to have on my guys. Ah. I think between the arts, getting another blue impact on this guy here, I got attacking, should have enough to get the pub. So this game's got a lot, like, a weird balance, hasn't it, in terms of, like, combat. Death blow. Versus, like, story. It will give you massive story, reading and etc. for, like, hours. And then it will give you, like, massive combat for hours. It's interesting.
Kiseki.
To be honest, I actually think I might prefer it that way. This way, it's like, you're not stop starting. You're having a big stop, if you want to put it as a stop. And then you're go fight. And then, maybe I like it told that way better in games. Support. Oh, come on, just 7 more. So take a left to Sesame Street. Gotcha, Sam. Yep, left to Big Bird. That's the correct directions. Alright, we got another chest monster behind me. So I'll take the tier all bomb. Interesting. And the next set of 3 evil monsters. So you're my first target, seeming you're acting quite fast. You've got the Aqua Bleed to finish him. Mr. Critical isn't going to get a critical on anyone. You seem to be faster on the Speed Olympics here. So many arts! If only I could get it in one go. Alright, I only have one more action that I can get off, so we're gonna get spelled no matter what. No one's on a critical or anything. I guess that's one problem why our formation being so tight to start with, especially on these groups, is not very good. But when you think about it, once you've lived that, what problem are you having, really? Alright, we're gonna get a critical tier on that guy. Let's use just a Latier will be fine. Heal up to 200. Oh no, I can eat spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti. Way easier to eat spaghetti. Well, you don't seem to be using much EP here. But our spell attacks don't really seem to miss, so I'm going over here a bit. Easy.
Piece of cake.
Yeah! Much easier than the rubber trappers we fought early in the game. Octavian's staff has been found. Yeah! More weaponry! Right, so this is gonna go out from 174 to 191, another gain of 17. An Eastern style staff coated with hardened resin. I will take any of the goodies I can get when it comes to that. Lovely towels to beat. Let's quickly sit down and eat some spag.